All right, guys, welcome back to Sunday Funday. Thanks again for joining us and hanging out with us all week. If you haven't checked out any of the videos earlier in the week, please do check them out. We had last week's Sunday Funday, we had the Houndoom Mill deck. All week we had Daniel Altavilla's first place regional Evil Tall deck. Yesterday we had TCG with Juniors with Raichu Crobat. Today we have a really fun deck here. It's like I said, these Sunday Funday decks, they're not good decks, they're fun decks to use, and this is kind of one that can catch your opponents off guard and you can have a little fun with. This is a Shedinja deck. So this uses Mew-EX's Versatile to copy attacks here. The attack we're going to be copying for this deck is Hopeless Scream. Basically, it does 50 damage times the number of damage counters on the Pokemon. With Frozen City, when you attach an energy, put 2 damage counters on. Rainbow Energy puts 1 damage counter on, plus the Muscle Band. You'll be hitting for 170. There's a lot of consistency cards we added in here. The Computer Search, we're running 2 Colress, 3 N, 4 Juniper, 2 Lysander, 4 Trainer's Mail. Really search out these items we like to use. Ultra Balls, Level Balls, pretty basic deck. Nothing too special going on here. You'll notice we do run 4 Frozen City and 1 Team Magma, so 5 stadiums because you really need those in play to rack them up. I did put in 1 Wally. That's in case we go second and I do hit the Wally. We can Wally our Nincada into our Ninjask to get off a Hopeless Scream on our first turn. Because other than that, we don't really have a lot of attacks we can do. Unless our opponent has something we can copy. Like if they're playing like Dimension Valley and a Seismitoad, we can copy a Quaking Punch or something. I don't know. But you definitely want to, because you have to have the right amount of energy. So unless your opponent has something you can copy, if you go second, you're not really going to do well. The reason why this deck, on paper, it seems like, wow, you can hit for 170 damage for 1 energy. That's crazy. The reason why this deck does not do well is, 1, Shedinja only has 30 HP, and it's really easy to get rid of with bats or with any other type of bench sniping attacks. I did tech in a Mr. Mime to prevent that, but I'm not sure how well it's going to work. You don't see really a lot of those attacks anymore. Maybe if someone was going to play Landorus, we might be able to stop a couple things, but they generally play bats too, so that'll be free prizes there. And then Mew, once you do your combo, it only has 90 HP left, and you're giving up 2 prize cards for a 90 HP Pokemon. It's not a great trade. So that's why this deck never really took off. But it is fun. If you can pull it off and your opponent doesn't see it coming, you can have a lot of fun with it. So we'll jump on. We'll do a couple matches. Let's see how we do. I don't think we're going to win any, though, just to be honest with you guys. But that's okay. It's about having fun. Let's look for an opponent here. See what we can find. And we run into a lot of decks that are extremely competitive on the channel, too. Like, we've played a whole Huntail deck before. We've played a lot of weird decks. I see a lot of Trevenant decks, which are insane. It never fails, right? We won. We did it. We did it. All right, guys. See you next time. We won the coin flip. That's all we need. Oh, starting with the Mr. Mime. Why do you gotta hurt me like that, Mime? So, you start with 4. You start with 8 cards between the Mew and the Shedinja. Or the Nincada, sorry. You start with 8 of those, and then you bench your only Mr. Mime. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's all right. I don't want to lose this energy here, so I am going to end my turn. He can't attack. He can't evolve this turn anyways, so... Yeah, we're going to end. I didn't want to throw away our only Rainbow Energy in hand. Next turn we'll attach it. The reason why I attached to Mr. Mime right now is because I want to retreat it. And there's the Wally. So that's fine. We're going to hit it for, well, if we can get out the damage we need, we'll hit it for quite a bit of damage. But yeah, we'll be applying pressure to it right off the bat. We'll be hitting for 60. Oh no, we won't have anything we can copy, though. That's the only issue. Maybe we should have done it. Maybe. Yeah, probably should have just discarded the energy. Probably could have gotten some Ninkadas down. We'll find out. Oh, he's playing Gengar, too. The Gengar, in and of itself, it's an intriguing deck. I've got a buddy I work with who loves the card and likes the deck, but I've always found it's real easy to kind of get around. I don't really have too many trouble with it because Gengar can never really stay in an attack, and if you don't have anything viable to switch to, you could switch into something that you're basically stalling yourself out on. Okay. So let's see what we would have gotten. Yeah, that would have been a good hand to play, I guess. All right. Let's see, what can I copy here for 1 damage? I can copy his Night Attack, and I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to copy the Night Attack on this Trevenant here. It's basically our best play. And he's going to knock us out this turn. Look at that. Does Shedinja get free retreat? It does not. How does that not get free retreat? It's a ghost. It's literally made of nothing. I cannot believe a Trevenant is taking a knockout on us right now. Is this real life? This is bad. Well, this is real bad. I think I found a dud, guys. Alright, well, let's Lysander up this Hoopa. Give us some items back at least here. I mean, that's okay. That's all we can do, right? Just hoping to get a let me get an escape rope here. And now our hand is 0 cards. Ugh. Oof. This deck. No wonder it didn't take off. And he's got the Float Stone. You know, it's one of those decks where on paper it seems like it would be a fun idea. But if he takes a knockout here, we can Hopeless Scream and hopefully he doesn't get anything else to attach to that Gengar. We need to draw something good here. We need good draws. Maybe the deck needs Float Stones. You know, well, after this match, we'll go and put some Float Stones in the deck because that's given us some hard time here, not being able to attack when we need to. So yeah, we'll put some Float Stones in the deck. Maybe I'll put a Keldeo and a couple Float Stones in there. Instead of 3 Float Stones, I'll put 1 Keldeo, 2 Float Stones. That's what I think I'll do. block out all of our items, huh? I'd like that Lysander. Gengar, I believe, only has 170 HP. This is an interesting card, this Misty's Determination. I don't know if I love it. It lets you dig 8 cards into your deck, but you don't know what you're going to get, and you're discarding something you know what you have. I think there's just better supporters you can play. Yeah, but we're going to get knocked out here. Yeah, I really don't think there's room in the deck for... Is there room in the deck for Caldeo? Maybe. Mr. Mime's not helping. So we'll get rid of the Mr. Mime, we'll put the Caldeo in, and then we'll put a couple Float Stones in, and that should help. Because we've just been kind of sitting ducks for a while here. Alright, we're going to scoop this match here. Can't really do much. Well, let's go back into the deck here. Let's make a quick edit. I don't think Mr. Mime's we're going to get the mileage out of Mr. Mime we want. Oh, no, we don't want to do that one. That's the right 2 bets. I don't think we're getting the mileage out of Mr. Mime that I think we're going to want to get. So let's get rid of that. Let's add in Keldeo. Okay, and then we need to get rid of 2 cards for 2 Float Stones. Reasons why you want to run 2 is you don't want to prize anything. I think we can get rid of Buddy Buddy Rescue. And honestly, I think you can get rid of Wally. Those are the 2 cards I would get rid of. Alright, let's try that. At the very least, we could draw the Float Stones. I mean, we don't need to play the Keldeo, but at the very least, we can have the Float Stones. And I mean, like, worst case scenario, like, if we find a way somehow to get 3 Rainbow Energy attached to Keldeo, we can, like, Secret Sword or whatever its attack is called, but it's never going to happen. Well, that feels normal. My hoodie over here. It is cold in my office today, guys, I'll tell you. And my hoodie is probably not anywhere around here, so there's that. Nothing there. Yeah, this is a weird deck. He's playing like this Gengar deck. I don't know why I run into these weird decks all the time. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Oh, we got a Trevenant break in there. No, more Trevenants, I swear. Yeah, we're getting a lot of cards. Alright. Our opponent just scoops. I don't know why. He saw the deck. He knew what it was. He got scared. He got scared. It's okay. But if we win 2 more games, we get the Mew. So there's that. That's pretty cool. That's hype. That's hype. The Hammer. Let's go to hammer. We want a coin flip. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, we would love to go first. Thank you. Well, at least he doesn't know what we're playing other than grass and a rainbow energy. He's got them dope Fennekin sleeves. We got nothing. Now he knows we're playing dope full art juniper. Is this real life here? Okay. Whatever. Sucks getting hit with that shaman. Really nothing you can do about it. Alright, so right now we're going to play Team Magma's Secret Base. He's playing Trubbish. So Garbodor is going to give us a hard time. If Garbodor comes down, we lose. It's pretty much that simple. We'll grab an N. Okay. Take a Mewtwo, a Mew. Start piling up those damages. We have to play the end here. We can't hold on to the escape rope because we need to get an Inkade out. That would be ideal because we cannot let this Trubbish survive. So there's this. There's this. Let's try and fish for a level ball here. Got an Ultra Ball, so that's good. I prefer a level ball right now, honestly, if I can find one. Okay. We're gonna play Shaman here. I kind of want to keep our hand size up. Probably should have grabbed Frozen City, but that's okay. I want to punish everything he's going to play next turn. That's why I chose to go this route. Is this really real? Like, real? Like, this is ridiculous. We're not going to be able to copy the attack next turn. I guess we could copy a Sky Return. We'll play that down here. And we're going to have to end our turn. I mean, I suppose we can copy the Sky Return. It's not really going to help us too much. We could probably copy Tool Drop on the Trubbish. So I mean, we have that ability to us here. If he starts playing a lot of tools, we can copy Trubbish's attack if we can attach the second Grass. So we will have a little bit of offensive pressure. Even if he decides he wants to play the Trubbish. You know, these decks generally don't carry Garbodor. Now that I'm thinking about it, because he's got Toolbox here. So this is like the Tool Drop Trubbish thing. We're just going to be hitting. So we're okay there. We will attach here because, well, he's got Dimension Valley in play. So I'm going to save the energy. I'm not going to play any more tool cards because I don't need to. So we're good here. Retreat to our Mew. We should be able to take a knockout here. You know what? I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. Because I don't want him to be able to attack for one energy next turn if he doesn't have another one available to him. We could Sky Return, but I don't really love that. I want to clear out this Trubbish here. So we'll clear out the Trubbish. I don't want him to be able to attack next turn for... Oh, well, we got that, so that's good. If he takes a knockout, at least we have something. We can begin Hopeless Screaming again. I will be able to Hopeless Scream again next turn. I'm probably going to go after that Trubbish, though, on the bench. We'll Lysander it out. Yeah, we're definitely going to go after that one. Because I don't want it to be able to attack us. It will take a knockout if it attacks us. But he needs a Dimension Valley and a way to get this out of the active. I don't know if he plays any switching cards. Looks like he just plays a lot of Float Stones. He might have the Float Stone now and the Dimension Valley. If he does, I'm not really worried about it too much because we still have the Mew. We can promote our Shaman to active. We can use our Level Ball to get the Ninjask, and then we could hopefully draw into another energy that can get some damage counters on us from the Hopeless City or from the Frozen City, and then we can Hopeless Scream. All right, so that didn't occur. We didn't need to do any of that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play the Mew. We'll play the Level Ball. We will get the Shedinja. Okay, and then we're not going to take the knockout on this. We're going to take the knockout right on this Trubbish. Nope, we don't have the ability to do that, so I could swear we had a Lysander in there. Not to worry. We will just Sycamore. Well, now we have the Lysander, so there's that. All right, Hopeless Scream. We're going to Hopeless Scream for 270 damage. But he's really close to just taking a knockout here. He's probably going to take it this turn with the Trubbish. He'll probably get the Replacement Stadium in play. I have no doubt of that. Or he'll just get the energy he needs right off the bat there. Okay. Alright, let's promote our next Shaman here. So we have a couple options here. We can Lysander out the Shaman here. I don't like that play as much. Honestly, I think we should just take the knockout on the active. We could always Lysander out the Shaman the next turn if we need to and take the knockout that way. That's what we'll do. And we always have that in our back pocket too. With 300 damage there. We always have the Lysander in our back pocket should we need it to take out that Shaman. Now to attack this turn, he does need the Dimension Valley, and he does need an energy. So there's a Dimension Valley. He's got that. Who knows if he'll find the energy. This is like a battle of two bad decks. He didn't take the knockout! Oh no, that is so good for us. That is so good for us. We're weak to Psychic. It does 20 times the number of tool cards. 1, 2, 3. He should have done 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he should have done 60, 120. I don't know why he only did 80. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not going to complain, but I feel like he should have taken a knockout there. And we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, plus the weakness. 120. He should have done 120. For some reason, it wasn't... I don't know. I'd be a little upset about that. I feel like he should have taken that knockout. Tool Drop should have knocked me out. See if he knows anything about it. Maybe he plays the deck more than I do, so he would know. But we're just one Lysander away from winning, realistically. And we have it in hand. He can't take all the knockouts this turn. Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Yeah, we're basically a Lysander away from winning the game. He can't take both knockouts. And, you know, we'll just Lysander up. Unless, nope, he can't jamming net us either, so. Nothing he can do, really. Yeah. We'll just take the Lysander on the Shaman. And we'll Hopeless Scream for a lot of damage. 550 damage. Wow. That is insane. Okay. So, yeah, we just did 550 damage. And that's what really had a lot of people interested about this deck. Back when the... And look at that. Look at that. We almost did the 3,000 just in the one match alone with this deck for the trainer challenge. That's insane. And that's really what had a lot of people, I wouldn't say concerned with the deck, but it had a lot of people really thinking, like, wow, maybe this deck could be good. But then you look at all the things that I pointed out. Mew would only have 90 HP left over after you get the 3 damage counters on there from the stadiums and the energy. It gives up 2 prize cards. You have to have all this in play for it to work. So it's not a good deck. We'll just put it out there. Not a good deck. But did I just have fun doing 550 damage to a, albeit a Trubbish? Yes, I did. I'm not gonna lie, it felt great. So, you know, use the deck out. We'll pull up the list one more time here so you guys can take a look at it. Let me know what you think. Have some fun. Troll your friends. Yeah, that's really what this is all about. Please leave a like and a subscription down below. I would definitely appreciate that. Leave me a comment. Let me know how we're doing, what you like from the channel, what you'd like to see more of, any decks you'd like to see me use. We have one more week of Expanded left. I'm going to spoil it for you guys. Tomorrow we're playing Sableye Garbodor, and the deck a lot of people don't like. I love the deck. I don't know how it's going to do on channel because the premise of the deck is to take long wins. I don't know how it's going to perform in this kind of scenario where it's just you get 20 minutes to kind of try and find a way to win. I mean, I might make more people. I might make a lot of people quit because they're just angry. That might happen, but I don't know how it's going to perform on the channel. But in a best of 3 scenario, it is a fantastic deck. It might get counter decked to high hell come regionals. That is a 100% possibility. But right now, it's a really good deck to play. You should at least A, know how to play it, and B, know how to beat it. So that's why we're going to play it. We're going to see what beats it, you know, how to handle the deck. So we're going to do that tomorrow. So definitely come back and join us all week for that deck. Again, thanks for tuning in with us here. We definitely appreciate it, and you all have a good rest of your day.